Hey guys, it's Song, and today I'm going to explain the truth of quintessa prime and the 13 original primes. Quintessa is actually not the real life prime. The real life prime is actually Quinn. I remember. It was Quintus. Quintus was the leader of the Quintessians. Quintessa was just the first Quintessian to ever be created. And over her, jealousy of Quintus being a prime, she decided to take his place once he died and turn into a life prime using that orb right in the middle of Quintus's chest. As you can see from these three pictures at the top, there's Victor Prime, Alpha Trion, and the Fallen. Then on the bottom, the 13, it says Prima, Victor Prime, Alpha Trion, Soleus Prime, Micronus Prime, Alchemist Prime, Nexus Prime, and Onyx Prime. Optimus was actually born to be one of the original primes, but since Megatron decided to attack, he wasn't made he wasn't made a prime until later. He had to go to the Well of Allspark, get the prime thing. I can't do this. No, I know a lot about Transformers, but I can't remember all the names. And actually, if you look at the name Quintessa, there is no Quintessa Prime on it, so therefore she was actually never a prime. If you look at all the images, you can tell that she is really small. Primes are supposed to be buff and tall. She's just a small being. That's because whenever you're gifted the Prime Stone thing, whatever you call it, you are grown into a bigger self. You're not supposed to stay small. Believe it or not, Optimus was actually pretty small in his first form. His real name is Orion Pax. And when you look at the toys or stuff, you can see that he's actually pretty small compared to his other size. Even though there's barely any pictures of him because they don't really know what he looked like at first. But you can tell in other pictures that he was actually smaller. His frame is well built, and in every single story you technically see, there's differences. Whenever Quintessa found out about Quintus's powers, she became very jealous and wanted them for herself. She ended up trying to take form of a human just to manipulate him to get his stone that actually is a part of her now. You can see the strings that hang down from the bottom of her body. That is from Quintus trying to stop her from taking his stone, but failed miserably. You can also tell that she can float. That's the power she gets from the stone inside Quintus. Believe it or not, Quintessa is actually supposed to be a good person, but until she was manipulated by Megatronus, one of the first evil primes. You may have not known this, but actually Optimus Prime had a brother named... hang on. Okay, I'm back. Optimus Prime had a brother named Ultra Magnus. But yeah, there's not much information about Ultra Magnus unless you want to look it up. As you can tell, I am talking about the primes and Quintessa, but I'm not talking much about Quintessa, to be honest. Only because there's not much to say about her besides that she stole Quintus's Power Stone to, do that. And there is a lot of questions about certain stuff. Lots of questions. And you may also ask, how did Quintessa get a hold of Optimus when he was floating in space? And how did she manipulate him? Since she is the new Life Prime, not really the Life Prime, but still. Since she did steal the Life Prime spot, she was able to manipulate people like Quintus did. Quintus would easily manipulate the Quintessians so they could follow his order. Quintessa learned how you did it and didn't really follow his orders because of it. Yeah, pretty dark and pretty weird. Well, if you guys want to know more about Transformers, I'd love to say about it. I'm a very big Transformers fan and know practically everything about it. I will probably talk a lot. I spent 5 minutes wasting my lovely time on Transformers. Anyways, have a good day, y'all, and don't be mean to others. Goodbye.